Aw. Oh, I don't know where blue is. I'll have to go check. There he is. He actually kind of disappeared on me. I guess that doesn't have a very good stream health. Why? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Weird. Weird. It's funny, my first attempt at going live didn't seem to work. Yes, I don't really, I'm not in the mood to do a case, but I thought maybe I'd show you guys some of the stuff that I work with on the computer that you guys help buy, or solely bought. Oogla boogla. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have a, he seems like he's 100%. Yeah. He's been running around. Right, Blue? You feeling pretty good? Yeah. Ah, not much is going on. I'm just, thought maybe you guys would be interested to see some of the actual, how 3D animation actually works. You know, that I've used on many different videos, but I haven't been doing it for a while. And this is my new computer, so maybe it'll be fun for you guys to see it. Yeah, if not fun, just interesting. All right. So this is, you know, this is the environment that you work in. You know, you can have different screens going on. Like you can set it to 4 screens, so you can see. For example, let me just put in a, well, they have this teapot just for using for references. So if I put a teapot in there, see how you can see it from the top here, the side, and then this would be the left and this would be the front right there, right? So that's just if you were going to use a teapot. But the way everything kind of works in 3D Studio Max is, I mean, every single thing there is out there, somebody modeled. And the way people model things is you might start with a square like this, right? And once you've picked a square, then you convert it to a editable polygon, right? Then up here, underneath blue, right there. Let me slide blue. It doesn't really matter. But anyways, right here, you can select polygons. And see, now these are all polygons, right? These are all the individual polygons on the square. Okay? And then if you pick a polygon like that, you can extrude the polygon. So I can go like this. So you can see that it's a little different color where it started, and then Let's see. Yeah, so that just extrudes it out. It makes another segment of it, right? Then there's a bevel, or you could do, right? So now when you do a bevel, you know, so now you get that shape. And then I could then extrude this out. See? So now you've got like one of those stacks on top of a building if you want it to be, right? And you could take this one and extrude that one out. And you could, you know, just take that if you wanted and slide it over, you know, now you got that. You know, whatever the hell you're trying to make. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. Alright? So what I'll do is I'll just make a basic room, you know, maybe even put a door in it or something like that. And you guys can just talk amongst yourselves. If I had an extra person on here, they could field questions while I'm doing this, but hey, let's see. Yeah, a lot of times just for the floor, you just use a simple plane like this. Alright. And then what's amazing is you can just go out on the internet and find, like, what kind of floor should I put on there? Someone pick a type of floor. Yeah, this is also Kevin MacLeod music. Like hardwood floor? Okay. Alright. So here we go. Go on the internet. Maybe even pick one that's like tileable wood floor texture. Something like that. Right. And, you know, you might... Right there's one. You know, maybe something like that, right? And it looks like if that was connected to that side... Let's see. What I can do over here is I'll pick the size. You know, huge files. See how many there are out there. The bigger they are, the clearer they end up being. Yeah, so I'll just download this hardwood floor right there. Put it in, I'll just make a folder here. What's this one? Textures. Wood. Alright. So then you come down here and you... It's been so long since I've actually been able to use this stuff, but I think I can remember most of it. That wasn't it. Yeah, I think I have to do some, like, what do you call it? Setup of 3D Studio Max to get it back to the way I like it. Because there's different, some of these icons aren't there anymore. Let's see, textures. I gotta see this real quick. Oh, that's crazy. It's totally different than what it used to look like. Used to be right there. Yeah, let's see. Textures. See, you guys can just chat around. I'm not going to be going over any kind of cases or anything. Well, the same company owns AutoCAD. They kind of merged later on. God, it used to just always be just right there. So now I'm frustrated. Is it underneath that? No? Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. It's got a different... Alright, this is the one I like to use right here. Okay, so... yeah, it looked a little different than it used to look, but there you go. Alright, so... right in here, this is like the little texture thing here. You select the texture, which we just saved out on the Sample 3 Studio right there, wood. Okay, there's bitmap, open, and God dang it. There we go. Then you can set all these different things on here too. So if you want to make it shinier, let me go back up one. Right there. You change these levels here. You can see it right there. See how there's like the lighting changed on the actual... so right there, that would be like really shiny... right there. Really shiny hardwood floor right there. See? Then I'll put that on there. And you can show it in there too. So there you go. There's a hardwood floor on the ground. But it's so big, it looks kind of dumb, right? Like the wood's massive. It's like that's just one. So what you can do is you can tile it on there. Now I just have to remember where the hell that was too. God, it's been so long since I've used this. Kind of sucks having to remember. Oh, there it is. Tiling. So maybe like 4 and 4. See, now it looks kind of like a hardwood floor. Now if you rendered it, it's right there, a real quick one. You know, so then you could put walls on there too. So, you know, there's that. Just a simple floor. You know, when I do this stuff, it takes... when I get rolling and I remember how to do everything, it's quick. Yeah, and no, I'm not using Photoshop. I'm not using Photoshop right now. Not sure why you're saying that, but no, I'm using 3D Studio Max. So when I get rolling on it, I try to make it look as real as possible. Right? So here's a wall I'll put in. Let's say, so you get the layout of like a crime scene, right? And then you literally make everything exactly correct. Like, for example, you can change the units in here to inches. So I would go do it exactly like in the Jonathan Cruz case. I had to measure the whole house. I got the ceiling height, the cabinet height, and everything, and I made sure everything was exactly the way it was. Alright. So again, you don't have to use a thick block like that, because you're not really going to be looking through it. But if you put a door in it, it's always good to have that. Yeah, and so here's the wall that I put in. Now if I wanted to put a door, I might do something like this. So over here it has the segments, right? Okay, so that's on the side. Again. Let's see, F3, okay, there you go. F3 and F4, F3. Okay, right there. Now you can see the segments in the item itself. So I don't want it that way. I want it like that. Now there might be a good spot to have a door, and then the height segment like this. Okay, maybe something like that. And then convert it to, I'm just really simplifying this stuff, right? So, edible polygon. Lift it up in the air, and then select over here polygons, and then go like this. Delete those. But now you see what's weird in 3D Studio Max. See, now you can see inside sort of the wall right there. You see that? So you don't want it like that. But first I'm going to move over this part over a little bit. Select all the vertices, move it over, make it look the size of a regular door, like that. I would get this exact though if I was doing it for a real project. And then get the polygons. Let's see. Yeah, so about like that. I think that's about the side where the edge of the wall was there. Okay, but before I go do that though, I gotta fill in this to fix that. We'll turn off the graph so it's not in my face like that. Okay, and then polygon. Create, right? So you go right here and you just drag to the vertices like that. Okay, there's one. And you want to do it like this because you don't want it to just... It'd be like not hammering in the nails. If you did one from here all the way up to there, you wouldn't have connected these vertices right there. So there you go, boom, 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 boom. All right. And on this one, start there, there. All right. And do this one. And there you go. Now it's like a regular door right there. There you go. Alright, so let's say there was another door over here leading to a different room. You know, you could just take this and you rotate it 90 degrees. I can see it down on the bottom there, and then I'll just stop it and then I'll say OK, but then just type 90 in. And I'll move that like this. You know, and maybe that was another one there. So let's see. I think I'll make that floor bigger. I'll convert that to an editable polygon as well. Go to the vertices right here. And let's see. Better way to do it, because you don't want to distort part of the wood. Because if I pulled it from just here over, look how it only stretches that part of the wood, and then it looks weird, right? So a better way to do it would be just to scale the whole thing. So I'd probably just move it like that. And, or, you know, another way to do it too is just, oh, you already measured the rooms correctly, so you would go to convert to editable poly as well on that one. It should have already been one. I don't know why it wasn't one. And then just move these all in to match that like that. Alright, so there you go. You got a room with 2 doors in it. Yeah, this is using my new computer. Oh, and by the way, I fixed the video playing problem. Because the... no, I'm actually just using 3D Studio Max. I guess if you in Chrome, if you have hardware acceleration set, because it's automatically set, it can cause problems. So I turned it off, and I haven't had that problem since then. Okay, and then just a really crude door I'll put in here. I have a bunch of doors that I've made over time, but I don't have them ready right now, so I can't do it. And that wasn't even close to the right width there, but let's see. I think that's not close either, but I'll just slide it in there and it'll make it fit. Yeah. So if you wanted to get really technical and get in there and do some hinges, you would put these little spheres, or not spheres, cylinders. Hold on a second, that was the wrong one. I meant cylinder there. I mean, I'm just doing this really crudely, okay? But I spent time making the cylinders look right and everything. See, now I'm attaching these cylinders to that object right there. Now, I'm going to go up on the top here and look down at it. So where you'd want the door to swing open from would be right in the center of that hinge, right? This is just really crude, okay? So don't go, oh my God, Gray, you didn't get the... All right, so here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to... You can affect just the pivot point. There's a pivot point right there. Okay? And then you put it right in the center of that. You know, it doesn't matter. Sometimes it doesn't matter if it's right on the center of it, because it'll move. You're zoomed in so far, it's going to be close. All right, so there you go. Now that's right there in the center of those hinges. So now if I open it back up like that, so there's the door. Look, it's got the hinges on it, right? And then I can rotate it right like this. Watch. So now it opens. Right? Somebody kicks the door open and comes in, right? And the thing is the way you animate this kind of stuff is, see down here, there's a timeline down here, down at the bottom. So what you do is, right now, you set a key, and that's where the door is shut right now, right? And let me add more time to this thing. I'll make it 500. So that's 500 frames, and there's 30 frames a second. Let me make it something like 300, so it's 10 seconds, right? So I'm going to go to 1 second, and then move it to here, and I have it set to auto keying, so right when I move that, it filled in the gaps. Watch. See that? Automatically, I'm just scrubbing along the timeline here, and it opens, right? So let's say somebody opened the door and then they shut it again. You might sync it up to their hand. So right there, I'm going to lock it in its position at 80, and then let's say they swung it shut again at the 80-second mark. Their hand swung around and started shutting it. Then I would now go boing like that, right? So I'm going to play it. This is how it plays. Watch. It opened up, and now it's shutting again. All right. See that? All right. So now if you're going to add a character, there's some free programs out there, but you kind of need all these other programs to get it to work. Like you need, there's programs called Blender and, Blender is a standalone 3D program that's free, but it's, you can't just sort of jump in and go, oh yeah, I'm going to learn Blender. It would take you forever, but you can learn it. You just have to do it on YouTube. But it's like going to school. People will find you, no need to. Huh? Yeah, I'm just kind of showing you, I got to get back into doing some of this stuff, It might be kind of cool one of these days if we find a project, and then once a week or something, we spend the entire show on just building the scene, and then we start animating scenarios on the show. Something like that. Okay? I still don't have all of my motion capture stuff set up at this point. It's not AutoCAD, Nancy. Yeah. Yeah. It's 3D Studio Max. AutoCAD is owned by the same company. But, yeah. It's funny, all these people, oh yeah, it's Photoshop. No, it's AutoCAD. No, it's neither of those. I actually put in the description. I don't know what that means. Downplay it. Yeah, well, the Travis Alexander bathroom still, you haven't seen anything like that out there. I was always kind of amazed that they didn't, like HLN or somebody didn't call me up and say, hey, wow, can you do something for us for the show? Instead, they did just this cheesy bullshit. It was amazing. Alright, so Adobe actually has this program called Fuse that is part of the package, but it's a beta still, so I don't know what the deal is with it. It's right here, but you can, in this program, it's kind of cool because you can pick a character, right? So you might, let's pick this male brute guy right here. Right, so there he is. And then add the torso to him, and then the legs, the arms. And you know, you can make his arms longer, you know, his legs are pretty dang short there, you know. Alright. So in this customize area, you can go down and make his legs longer, you know, something like, well, you can do a randomize. Yeah, so maybe you know, maybe that's a little bit better there. All right, then you can go to the clothing area. This is from Adobe, and you can pick, you know, in his case he's a soldier probably, you know, so I would think that, you know, you could pick like this top here. Now the bottoms to match with the little knee things on them. Knee pads, shoes, probably the big boots like these. No, those aren't running shoes. What do they call it that? Tactical boots. There you go. Oh wait, they're called, oh, these are tactical boots. Okay, I'll put those on, and so you can look around. He's pretty cool, right? And then a hat, maybe this one. Let's see, maybe I'll put a little beard on him. There you go. Mustache. There he is. Eyewear. We'll give him some musician glasses. There you go. John Lennon, huh? Yeah, probably safety glasses. Actually, we'll use what they provided. The tactical glasses. Alright? That's for the soldier. So he's looking pretty good. I think there's actually gloves too, so maybe tactical gloves. There you go. Alright. So he's ready to be in battle at this point. And then you send it to Mixamo. See if this works. Yeah, you always have to have your characters in a T-pose for different programs. I even have to do that when I do the motion capture. You start off with your arms out to the side, and then you start moving around, and that's how it sets itself at the beginning. There we go. Mixamo. Nope. I'm gonna use this one. Thanks, Rad Story Sanders. See, right now this Adobe program is building up. I'll show you the other one that's free out there that anybody can download and use. Ah, there he is. There he is. All right. See, I can actually add in facial blend shapes enabled. Okay, and then update rig. Now you can actually have it speak if you wanted to. Yeah, well, 3D Studio Max I took for 2 years at the Art Institute, but then prior to that, I had already learned how to use different 3D programs that I bought, but they weren't the high-end ones, but kind of similar stuff. So, been doing it for a long time. You could do that. You could print that same guy if you had a program. So this is cool that Adobe offers this. There's even, but also 3D Studio Max has a character thing too. That it's similar to this actually. I hope they continue this program. At one point I tried saving out a bunch of stuff just so I'd have it. No, I'm going to keep playing this one, Illiterate Ink. Sorry about that. Hey, alright. Fano Creek. Thank you. Alright, so here we go. You can download the character as it is.
From one Fano friend to another. Ty.
You're welcome. Yeah, from one, I mean, you can download from one. I was about to repeat what you said. You can download the individual file, and that's what I do most of the time. This FBX, 3D Studio Max FBX right there. But then you can animate it also, right? And export that as an FBX. So you can pick from all these different animations that they gave you. So there's the character over here, right? So maybe we'll type in open door, something like that, right? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Push door. How about push? No. Hey, watch. Now this guy will do it. Bang! You know, he's like a... Yeah, so let's try that one then. Alright, so download with skin. Yeah, so it's FBX with skin download. Alright. And I'll put it in that same sample folder that we were using a minute ago. Shut this down. Now we're back in 3D Studio Max. Import. is, but he's too big, obviously. So you can just kind of make him... Like, if I had everything to scale, I could literally make him whatever height I felt like making him. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn off the animation for that door over there. Then I'm gonna make this longer, even though it's, you know, let's see. Ah, crap. Alright. Yeah, see, sometimes when you do it like that, it doesn't work. See, pretty cool, huh? I'm not reading what you're saying. See, there you go. He's kicking open a door, right? Bang! I'll probably move them over just slightly to the right, just yes, it's Kevin MacLeod, Illiterate Inc. As it said on the screen. And it says usually every single time I'm on here. There, just for you. See, now you can actually make cameras in the scene. See that? And that they work just like regular cameras. You can actually replicate real-world camera shots. See, right now I'll hit the C key and it'll go right into the camera view. See that? There you go. So it looks like his feet are too... Well, let's see. I gotta make him a little bit higher off the ground. It's never perfect on these things, though. Yes, I am still here, as you can see. I'm moving around on the screen. I know, it's weird. I think I'm going to take that document from the Kelsey Barrett case and put it all out in a map. And I guess they're in the tweets they filled out more of the information, but it's pretty crazy. I got to figure out what the hell happened there. So this is just a sample, all right? It'll look pretty cool when it's finished. Yeah, well, I'm not coloring, Dee Dee, so... Got all these comedians in the chat. I wish there was... I haven't seen one that was funny yet. I'm still looking for one. Yeah, I like the shadow, too. Okay, look at that. It's going to land right there and then hit the... And you can put motion blur in there and everything too. Yeah, rendering frames. It's on frame 93. I have it go to 300. I didn't need to though, because he stops moving before that. I'll just stop it here in a second. Oh, look at the door. I guess the door shuts again. It goes right through his body. Look at that. It's hilarious. Alright. Well, there you go. There's that. Like I said, real comedians there, huh, Kit Kat? Good stuff, huh? Open toed, wow. Then you import the stills in as a image sequence, right? And then when it comes into 3D to Premiere, it's actually a clip. Let me get this set up right. So there you go. Look at that right there in the scene. Here you go, everybody. Here is the sample we just created. Then the door shut through his body. But that was pretty cool, right? I mean, just that quick, we made something that was pretty sweet. Yeah. Yeah, he was ready to kick some ass after he went through there. And the door shuts on his face. Yeah, see, I think it's pretty sweet. Because, I mean, with my motion capture, I can do whatever I feel like doing. Like, if right now I want somebody to come out of here, I can record myself doing exactly what I want. You know, like looking forward, looking around, and then just add it right in there. So there you go. And so what you could do is right here, right after he kicks the door, boom, and he looks like that. Then you could cut to the shot of him coming through the door and do a whole different animation, like he goes from that pose to start walking. You know? You got to leave it the same, Lanky Jen, because nobody would recognize you. Yeah, you just have a different scene. I'm not going to make another scene, though. I just wanted to show you guys a quick... Well, it took like an hour to do that. But if I was doing a crime scene reconstruction, it would take a lot of time. I wonder if there's one of these old ones I can just open up. Let's see. No, I think I already closed it. Just a second. Yeah, I figured if you're not talking about crime, not as many people watch. Like, oh my god, I got it. Yeah, well, I'm just showing you how we can make something. So it could be where if we find a crime that we need to recreate something, you know, once a week or something, or I could work on it on my own and then get you to the progress and do it during a show or something. Because it's pretty fun, actually, putting it all together. You have to have certain plugins for the smoke and stuff. There are some things, but you have to buy these plugins that are thousands of dollars to get that realistic. I think it's called like Fume or something like that. Yeah, but I can put most of all that stuff in there. All right, let's see if I can. Maybe it's on J. Let's see. I have a folder in here named called Jim Nothing because he sent me music and I put it in there. Let me look a different way here. I think I have the one I made for Straight Drop a long time ago in here. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Looks like I'm missing a bunch of files, texture files, so I don't have those anymore. But see, like these are like I put these in sequence and stuff. So there was a couple other shots prior to that, but it came out pretty good. It was cool. Anyways, I thought maybe you guys would think that was cool just to see a little bit of the animation process. It's a lot more complicated than that, of course, but you know, that was sort of the basic, just something short. Not really. Cool. Thanks. Yep, Blue's probably chilling out underneath that blanket right there. Yeah. Whose UFO story, Lanky? Your husband's? Yeah, no problem, Iron Cowgirl. Yeah, I'm really liking the new speed of my computer. I mean, even like Adobe Premiere, all the different filters. I bought the what do you call it? It's called. Well, let me show you. It's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet, actually. Oh, it's weird. My default for watching my live stream was 140. It was just horrible. It looked so blurry, but if you change it to a little higher quality, you can see it better. Actually, I can just use it on the same scene here. So watch this. I've got these cool effects in here. I just re-upped. It cost another $290, but it was pretty sweet. This, I think it's called Red Giant Magic Bullet. The looks right there. Put that on there. And then you actually get one of these looks. So look, you can make it look like this. Something like that. I mean, there's a whole bunch of these different things. Like, and it gives you a totally different feel. Yeah. Thanks, Lanky Jen.
Gray, thank you. We freaks love you.
See, I appreciate that. Lanky Jen. See, there you go. Like, see the different kind of looks you can get here just with, I bought this whole suite where you can just click around and get a whole different feel. I mean, it looks totally different on these. So there's that one, this one, this one, this one. Classic investigative. That's what that one's called right there. So that one's kind of cool right there, right? Look at that.
Were involved in the tragic death of Kanika Jenkins on September the 9th, 2017.
Yeah, really quick too. Doesn't, like on my old system when I put that on there, it would just almost crash. It was crazy. 2 seconds in. Yeah, I always remove people from my channel who come on and do a blatant advertisement for another YouTuber that's doing a video at the exact same time. They won't last more than 2 seconds. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, it's really fast. Let me switch this. I'm gonna change this one up a little bit. Yeah, that's what they just did. Hey, everybody, go over to... You know, it's like, oh, Jesus. Yeah. See, like this one right here might make it look really old. That one. See?
The facts and circumstances regarding Kanika's death are not entirely clear. That's primarily because there have been no adequate answers given for why or how Kanika was not identified or found wandering in the Crown Plaza Hotel on the early morning hours of September 9th.
All right, well, that's kind of one of the reasons I might get back to making more regular videos too, because I have all the stuff I can do. Got to do it, you know. So, anyways, I think that's going to be about it for me tonight. I just wanted to come on. I always have fun coming on, and didn't really have anything. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff to talk about, but I didn't have anything cohesive to put together, so I figured I'd just kind of show you a quick little demonstration of making an animation. Didn't take that long. I don't know, you can't really make one for that one, Nicolina. Try to picture how I would do something like that. Doesn't really work for that kind of, you know. It's usually animations work for like showing, you know, a scene that you kind of have a good idea of what happened, and then you want to show what you believe happened. Right. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, we're getting close to 30,000. Every time I do it, go on live, YouTube does something weird and kind of purges a few out. It's kind of weird. Kind of depends on the topic, I guess. But yes, I am going to end the show now and head off to bed. So thank you to Nancy Hammock and Lanky Jen for the super chats. I appreciate it. And that's it, everybody. Won't be doing a flyby. I don't have a 3D version to flyby to. But I appreciate you all showing up for the demonstration on some 3D animation. Alright, everybody. Oogla poogla. Until next time, be safe out there.